Hey everybody, welcome to Slash Bash, where today I am bringing you another Choosing Beggar Reddit video. If you are new to the channel, then subscribe and help me hit that 5,000 subscriber mark. I'd really appreciate it. In our first story, a Choosing Beggar tries the classic return a different broken item to a yard sale. It doesn't work if the item is linked to an account. Let's jump right in. I had actually forgotten this story until my mom brought it up a few days ago. I was trying to get rid of my old stuff a while back, and this was when the 3DS XL had just come out, so I didn't need my original 3DS anymore. I had the blue one. My grandma had a garage sale every year in her 55+ community, and my mom suggested I try to sell my 3DS there. I brought it and put a $70 sticky note on it because I felt that was a reasonable price for a $200 device. Around lunch, I go into my grandma's house and make a sandwich, probably turkey, I can't remember. I hear yelling outside, and knowing my grandma hates confrontation, I go back out, sandwich in hand. There was a kid and his mother standing near where I had put my 3DS. My grandma stated several times that she didn't make the price tag for it, that I had. For context on this next bit, I was at the time 16 and my 3DS was around 3 years old. The Choosing Beggar is the mother, but she had a pretty entitled kid too. Why did you put this old thing at $70? Because it cost $200 originally. Yeah, but it's used, so it should be like $20. I'll take it for $20, no more than that. I'll pass, but thanks. Surprisingly, she leaves with the kid, but they return about an hour later. I'm helping an elder man decide if he wants to buy my grandma's old wicker furniture when the Choosing Beggar comes over with the 3DS in her hand. The Choosing Beggar interrupts me mid-sentence. I can't believe you tried to scam my son. What? This thing is broken. No, it's not. I checked it just this morning. Take a look then. She handed it to me. It even has my $70 sticky on it. So I open the DS and turn it on. First of all, it's got scratches all over the bottom screen. Mine did not. It also had a huge issue with the top screen where it was displaying the wrong colors in a diagonal line from the top to the bottom. I still don't know what this is called actually. I sighed and showed her the screen. This is not mine. My name is not EK. I had opened the friends list page and the main me is displayed as the first one. I have no idea what you mean. It's broken. You tried to scam us. At this point, my grandma had come over with the entitled kid, who was very suspiciously holding onto something in his pockets. This crazy woman then demanded I pay her $20 because of the scam and then took it back from me when I refused, took off my sticker and let the sticker fly to the ground. You still have my 3DS. No, this one is my son's. The entitled kid just looks shocked that his mother says this and stays quiet. My grandma doesn't really know what's going on but says, if you don't give my granddaughter her stuff back, I'm calling the cops. This got the entitled kid to fork over my 3DS. Needless to say, I did not put it back for sale when they left. I ended up getting $40 for it from GameStop a few weeks later. It's just astonishing the lengths people will go to try and get discounts on already discounted items. In story number 2, ROP likes to pay it forward. She just never realized how awkward it'd be to have all that gratitude thrown at her. Sorry, that was supposed to be all that attitude. The cast is Choosing Mother, Choosing Kid, Fast Food Worker, Manager, and me. So whenever I go to a fast food joint where you can get a meal, burger, fries, and a drink, for under $10, I like to pay it forward. I don't go to fast food places often and find it a rare treat when I do, so I like to treat the next person in line and leave around $10. Normally, people are grateful that they got their meal or at least part of their meal paid for. So I go inside and order my food and leave the extra money and say, please pay it forward to the next person in line. I'm waiting for my food to come when in comes a mother with her son who is about 14 years old. They go up to the counter and order large amounts of food, like enough food for 5 people, 6 double cheeseburgers, 4 large fries, and 2 large sodas. It was just them, no one else, and they ordered it to eat in. When they go to pay, the fast food worker says that thanks to someone paying it forward, their meal is now $14 instead of the $24 it would have been. The choosing mother then asked if the fast food worker knew who it was who paid it forward. Fast food worker motioned towards me as I was still waiting for my food. The choosing beggar mother turned towards me to say something. I was expecting a thank you or something similar. I looked towards her and smiled, but what she said next totally changed the mood in the restaurant. "Hi, was it you that paid for part of my meal?" "Oh, yes it was." "Well, thank you. But could I ask you to pay for the rest of my meal?" I'm sorry, what? You want me to pay for the rest of your food?" "Yes, you can clearly afford to pay for the whole meal. To tell you the truth, I didn't even want to come here, but I thought I would treat my little guy to some food. It would be a nice thing for you to do." "Ma'am, I'm sorry, but I can't do that. I only ever pay it forward $10. Coming here is also a treat for me. I only ever leave enough for a regular meal." "What? Well, that's rude of you. If you're paying for a small meal, you should be able to pay for my meal. It's really not that much more." "Excuse me, is there a problem?" "Oh no, there's no problem. This lady was just saying that she was going to pay for the rest of our meal too." "What?" "Mom, if that person is paying, can I get ice cream too?" "No, you can't, and I'm not paying for your meal. I never said I would." "Of course you are. You wouldn't want my son to be sad." During this whole situation, I guess the fast food worker went and got the manager and explained what was going on because they came out from the back. I was just starting to have an anxiety attack at this point, which made it hard to talk. "Ma'am, is there an issue here?" "No, not at all. This nice lady was just saying how she was going to pay for our meal and even splurge to get my son an ice cream." "No, I'm not." "Ma'am, I already heard the story from the fast food worker. This lady was trying to be nice, she paid it forward, and you are now trying to take advantage of her." "No, that's not true. She said she liked to pay it forward, to pay for people's meals, so she's buying mine." "No, she's not. Now please pay for your own meal, in full, and then leave. Or you can leave now without paying for your meal and without your food." "What? No, she paid it forward. That means she pays for my meal." "Mom, I'm hungry. Can we get our food and ice cream now?" "Now look what you did. You are starving my son. Hurry up and pay now so we can get our food." "Ma'am, it's time for you to leave. Now." "No, I'm waiting for my free food." "You have 30 seconds to leave or I will call the cops." "What? You should be making her leave. The only reason she's refusing to pay is because she's a racist. I demand you make her pay, then ban her." "Ma'am, you are both white. I'll have the fast food worker call the cops and you will also be banned from this restaurant." The choosing beggar mother would not leave. Luckily, the police station was just down the road, so they got there very quickly. Then they forced her to leave the restaurant. Throughout all this, she was screaming about how she's gonna make us pay, how she's gonna sue everyone for racial profiling. Meanwhile, her son just walked out behind her, asking when he would get his ice cream. Afterwards, my food came and I slowly calmed down. The manager gave me back the money I'd spent for my food, including the $10 I had paid forward, saying my meal was on the house. All this still hasn't made me want to stop paying it forward, but it does make me be a little more wary of people asking who did it, cause I don't want another accident. Now I usually ask them to keep it anonymous. I hope no one else ever has to deal with choosing beggar mother, but honestly, I don't think she learned her lesson. Hopefully, I will never have to see her again. In story 3, a choosing beggar finally shows us something useful. How you get a discount is to offer to go on a date. Who doesn't want to date a choosing beggar? $199 9-karat gold bracelet. No, sorry, the business owner won't accept $100 as this bracelet is solid gold and not plated. What business owner? If you read the description, I work for the business owner and I post on his behalf. Oh, okay. Okay. What about I'll pay you $100 and I'll also take you on a date? Unfortunately, the business owner has advised he will take no lower than $199, and you are welcome to take him on a date if you'd like. This is John from /bash. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed the video and want to see more of them, then hit that subscribe button. We'd love for you to drop a like, share it with your friends, and we'll see you in the next one.